evening and welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchard alongside Chris Goff here as always at Turner Rec Center in Kansas City, Kansas. And Chris, another huge show on tap tonight, starting with, well, I guess it's not a huge show. Midnight Guthrie's the first person out.
I thought you liked this guy.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. And wait, is he taking over Domino's janitorial duties here, Chris?
The new administrative assistant, Midnight Guthrie. I've heard he's better at that than actually interviewing, which isn't really a high bar, so.
Last time we saw him, he was all wet, Chris.
Thank you, Don. Midnight Guthrie here, still drying off.
That's a wet week for Midnight Guthrie.
All right, please help me in welcoming at this time one of the more unusual characters in Metro Pro Wrestling, a very energetic character, Derek Stone.
Yes, Derek Stone. I love this guy. So
Derek
happy.
Stone? Oh, God, not back to the. You know, Derek Stone, what, a year ago or so, this guy was great. He had the big beard. He was coming out here, his nuts, talking to his hand. Now he comes out here, what is this, Saturday Night Live 1992?
I heard he used to be part of that band, Chris. I think we just got it confirmed here.
He's not G.E. Smith, Dave, okay? Believe me, he has no musical ability whatsoever. But here comes Derek Stone. And you know what? I got some answers. I got some questions. I want some answers from Derek Stone because Derek Stone's been acting really nutty lately.
Well, you guys got some demons. Cut him some slack, man.
He heard the Duroy Slays music, Dave, and he ran out of the building and lost his match against Matt Murphy. This guy has big-time problems. I think he's a menace to society.
I think you may be taking it a bit too far, but definitely has his issues he's dealing with. You mentioned Duroy Slays. We'll see him next segment taking on Tyler Cook. And in the main event, NWA Central States title on the line, Matt Murphy against ACH.
That's going tremendous. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. It's great to be back here in Metro Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, now, Derek,
That was
it
a
was
crowd
just
favorite
last
now.
fall. I mean, you had a full beard. You were a real menace of a man, and yet you've had a bit of a change of late here in Metro Pro Wrestling. I've never seen you so jovial before.
Well, you know, I just got to say that life is good for me. And I kind of took stock in things that were good in my life, and I'm a happy guy. I mean, I'm dashing, good-looking, snappy dresser, all that stuff. So
What?
Why should I be so angry? You know.
Great point.
So you know, maybe that just changed my my way of life, and I'm just happy to be back. You know?
I mean, that's fair to say. I mean, you are just so happy. And well, what led to this change for you?
Well, you know, like I said, just life is good, and you know, I realized how much I love wrestling. You know, and I was away from wrestling for a while, you know, about 6 months or so, and I kept up, just like everybody out here keeps up with Metro Pro by going to the internet. It's on computers now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you can go to MetroWrestling.com. That's right.
MetroWrestling.com, yes.
Yeah.
He's right.
Now, you are a
he's so
former
smart.
Metro Pro heavyweight champion,
Absolutely.
but we saw recently on Metro Pro Wrestling against Matt Murphy, some mysterious music, Dare Orslay's music started
You
playing.
know, I don't know what Matt Murphy's problem is with me. You know, some guys can't. Sometimes guys can't take that I have his number. You know, and he can't take that. You know, he came out. He's interfering in my matches, that kind of stuff. He just doesn't understand that he can't beat me.
Well, we saw in that match, though, Derek. I mean, no disrespect. The music for Dare Orsley started playing, and you left the ring, and you lost via countout.
Well, I think I might remember things a little bit differently than you do. Match was going very, very well. Matt Murphy's a tough guy. I put him in the Shandamaki, and I beat him right there in the center of the ring. That felt great. The guy obviously can't accept defeat, so I'm wondering, you know.
He didn't lose. Matt Murphy didn't lose. Derek Stone lost.
Where's it gonna go from here? I got bigger things on my plate.
He's just
than Matt
confused,
Murphy,
Chris.
That's for sure. I want that Central States title. I want the Metro Pro title.
This guy's cuckoo, Dave. He shouldn't even be out here.
What's this? Nobody needs to see this jerk.
Looks like we're about to be joined by Matt Murphy right now.
Derek Stone obviously is mentally unstable, Dave. He doesn't even know what happened in the match. Matt Murphy's going to come out here and explain, obviously. Look, he's got, what, a little gift for Derek, maybe?
Wait. Derek Stone's insane, but this guy's normal, right? That's what you're saying?
Dave,
Matt
he's a
Murphy?
former Metro Pro commissioner, okay?
Matt, now, before you step too much closer, I gotta ask, what's under that?
That's none of your concern. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to you, Derek. I know you better than anybody. Better than anybody back there. Better than anybody out here. We go back a long ways, and I know you're many different personas. but I also know the secrets you hide in your closet.
What? What's he talking about?
Derek's not. Look at him, Dave. He's wearing a Silver Surfer shirt. It's stupid.
When we lived together back in 1999, he was my trainer, I was his student. You were a lot of things to me. You were a trainer, you were a mentor, and you were a friend. But one thing you weren't is a man who was good at hiding things.
Would you shut up? He's trying to talk to him, you idiot fans.
Hey, the fan might be right, Chris.
Him? He's never right. He's
Don't
not
worry
even right
about
in a
this.
one-answer
Don't worry about
multiple
me.
choice test.
Now, I know all about your psychological disorders, and that's why we've had a problem here lately. Yes, I went through his closet because I need to know who my friends are, and I also went through your medicine cabinet.
I bet there's a treasure trove there.
I don't think that's legal.
I know about all the mood-enhancing prescriptions that you've had. I know about all of them that you still take.
He obviously takes something.
Derek, I've told you before, you're not well. You have trauma-induced delusions. You've had them for years. You continue to have them, and they continue to get worse.
Look at the demeanor of this guy. It changes with the wind, Dave. This guy's nuts.
Now, for those of you who don't follow psychology like I do, I'm a bit of an enthusiast. What that means is he gets hit in the head, and he has gaps in his memory. Tell them I'm lying. Tell them.
Look at Derek, Dave. He's a powder keg.
Does not look happy, Chris.
Looks like me with you in here.
Shut up, you moron.
You're here to interview. Stand in that corner. I'm here to speak now. Now, you've done a lot of bad things in your life, and you have an awful lot of skeletons in your closet, and they have manifested. You have a lot of fears. You spent many nights hiding under the blankets from the monster underneath
What?
your bed.
Like your kids, Dave.
Well, I hold the key to the mystery. Who is Daryl Slaves?
I've been wondering that for months, Chris.
It can't be.
How do I know that name? Because I hold the key to Daryl Slaves.
What is it, Murphy?
Dave, the
I'm
key's
the
in his
man
hand,
pulling the
obviously.
strings. You see, I was once like you. I lived in fear. And then I realized the only way to overcome fear is to become fear. It is to grab the fear and take control of it. Derek, you, the boy hiding under the blankets, you weren't hiding from the monster under the bed. You were the monster. It was you hiding underneath the blankets.
Derek's the monster. I knew it,
You
Dave.
are Daryl Slaves.
What?
There you have it.
Just because he said it doesn't mean it's true, Chris.
Gotta be, Dave. Matt
You have
Murphy's not
attached
lying.
yourself. How do you explain the gaps in memory? You think you beat me here last time we stood in this ring together. The gaps in the memory. Think about it, Derek.
He ran out of the building. He got counted out, Dave. He did not lose. He's nuts. He doesn't remember.
Matt Murphy doing that impression, Chris.
Of Daryl Slaves. He called for the Daryl Slaves music, Dave. This is what sets Derek Stone off.
Derek Stone looks like he's starting to freak out again here, Chris.
What a shock. What, does Derek not remember anything now? He's either got that or early onset Alzheimer's. What is this?
Murphy's unwrapping that key you were talking about.
It's the headdress and the mask, Dave.
Derek Stone looks stunned, Chris. What's he gonna do here?
The broken mirrored mask of Daryl Slaves. And look at Derek. He's under a trance, Dave. He knows. That's the key. Derek Stone is Daryl Slaves.
This is unbelievable, Chris. And what's Derek Stone getting out of his pocket here?
Dave, look at him. He's like a zombie. He's listening to everything Matt Murphy's telling him to do.
Oh, he's got that other mask that Daryl Slaves wears. It must be him.
Dave, this is great. Matt Murphy has taken brain science to a whole new level. He's got him under his power.
Wait, does that mean we'll see Derek Stone against Tyler Cook next?
No, it's Tyler Cook taking on Deroyslays, Dave.
Right, but
it's a different person. Derek Stone, a happy-go-lucky guy. Deroyslays is the guy that comes out and just murders people.
Oh man, I felt bad about Derek Stone's psychological state before this whole interview in the ring, and now I feel terrible for this guy. Doesn't even know who he is.
Derek's gonna come out and just destroy everybody as Deroyslays, Dave, and Matt Murphy knows how to harness it. He has the mask, he has the music, and Derek Stone is just his little lapdog. This is great. Matt Murphy will never lose again.
Oh, I think this has gone from bad to worse for Derek Stone if Matt Murphy's now in control of him.
Can I get one of those masks for Dave, man? This would be great. Tyler Cook and Deroyslays coming up after the break.
Midnight Guthrie here with two-time and reigning NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Colt Boom Boom Cabana. And Colt, you got Adam Pearce 3-0 in the 7 levels of hate. One more victory, you take a clean sweep. What are your thoughts headed into next week's match? 2 out of 3 falls.
It is a cool, clean sweep, wouldn't it be? Yeah,
absolutely.
3-0. I'm in a great place right now. I'm in a great position, not only in physicality, but state of mind, everything, energy, you name it. I'm doing great. I'm not the one sweating bullets like Adam. Adam is not only sweating the opportunity of never, ever being able to taste this NWA World's Heavyweight Championship again, but being gone from the NWA, something he's so proud to be a part of, something that he's held on to, his legacy. I mean, this title is everything to him. It's everything. It's who he defines himself as. Is right now he's naked without it. He's a lost soul and a lost puppy. And in Kansas City next week, Metro Wrestling, it's going to be the end of Adam Pearce. And I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry that this is the way that your career has gone here in the NWA and in life and in general. But at the end of the day, it's time for a new era and a new generation, not only of NWA champions, but of wrestlers. And I am leading that charge. My name is Colt Cabana. I am your world's NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And after next week, it will be a 4-0 sweep. And Adam Pearce, you will be history. And I will be the future.
The Turner Recreation Commission is a full-service recreation facility located in Kansas City, Kansas. Program offerings include youth and adult sports, boxing, karate, dance, tumbling, cheerleading, fine arts, childcare, youth and adult fitness classes, 50-plus program, a fitness center, year-round aquatic programs, birthday parties, rentals, and much, much more. For more information about TRC and their programs, please visit their website at turnerrec.org. Metro Pro Wrestling is brought to you in part by Pizza Shuttle, the best pizza place in Lawrence, Kansas since it opened its doors in 1984. Open 7 days a week until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on the weekend. Order online at pizza-shuttle.com or give them a call at 785-842-1212. Pizza Shuttle, a proud sponsor of Metro Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. And what a strange start to tonight's festivities, Chris. Now we have Tyler Cook going to be coming out and taking on Deroyslays. Is that what we...
Tyler Cook is done.
What?
Deroyslays is coming out here today. We've seen this guy. He's destroyed everything in his path. I hope he gets all his high fives out right now, because his arm's going to be broken, and no one's going to see him smile anymore in his stupid hair.
I don't even know who's coming out. Is it Derek Stone? Is it Deroyslays? Because I've seen Derek Stone lose lately.
Hey, Deroyslays just got taken out of the building and marched out with his leader, Matt Murphy, Dave. Deroyslays is going to come out here and take out Tyler Cook. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is not easy pickings here, Chris.
Hey,
it's not the Brooklyn Brawler that Deroyslays is fighting here. It's Tyler Cook, one of the best young rising stars here on Metro Pro.
Hey, he is an NWA former Kansas champion, but you know what, Deroyslays, Dave, not only does he have the power and strength and agility of Derek Stone, but he has the brains of Matt Murphy. And if you combine those two things, Dave,
impressive. Yeah, that's real impressive.
It's like the end bad guy in Beyond Thunderdome, Dave. You had the brains and the brawn, and this is it. It's the combination of everything. Deroyslays.
Can You reference a movie made in the last 30 years, Chris.
Dave, I'm just trying to have something in the wheelhouse that everybody will understand out there. Yes, the kids won't understand. These movies today aren't nearly as good. But anyway, Duroy Slay's coming out, Dave, and we know, yes, we now know it's Derek Stone under all this, but he's under the brain power of Matt Murphy, and he's coming out here. Tyler Cook's career just got a little shorter.
Well, I used to think it was bad when guys were under the tutelage of Stephen J. Girthy. This is even more twisted and sick if Matt Murphy's at the helm here. I'm going to call him Derek Oislays, Chris. It's probably a fair name.
Just go ahead and call him what he's not called, okay, Dave? I'll get Duroy Slays up here, and he'll do some damage to you, okay?
I don't know if he's sane enough to listen to anything you have to say, Chris.
Well, I'm friends with Matt Murphy. I just happen to be friends with Stephen J. Girthy and Matt Murphy, both the guys
God,
who we're
that
talking
says
about.
a lot about your pathetic life.
And look at this. It is Derek Stone, Dave.
Why didn't he just take off the mask, huh? We know who he is now.
Because he's obviously under, you heard about it, some mood-enhancing drugs that he's been on. He has a lot of psychological problems, Dave, and Matt Murphy's capitalizing on that.
Well, look, Tyler Cook wants him to take the mask off, Chris. He says, come on, Derek.
Hey, Dave, it's just like in my own life, okay? I look around, most people in this world, just a bunch of sheep, okay? And if you say the right things, you can make them follow you, just like Matt Murphy's making Derek Stone follow him. But the difference is Derek Stone is a 250-pound muscled-up big guy that's going to take out everybody in Metro Pro Wrestling.
So you said just like in your own life. I thought you meant you normally wear a mask because you're so damn ugly.
Look at these shots at Tyler Cook. I won't even talk about what you just said, Dave. We're talking about things that Derek Stone now, his career's going up, up, up. Yes, he may have been a 2-time Metro Pro heavyweight champion, but he's going to be a 10-time champion now.
You mean Derek Oislays, Chris?
Yes,
Not
Derek
Derek Stone. Derek Stone might as well be dead now, the way I can see it.
Look at that Tyler Cook, the immovable object. He's not going to do anything to this guy.
Oh, another big clothesline, but like you said, no effect on Derek Oislays. Derek Stone, whatever you want to call him.
Derek Oislays is a monster. You know, I've never seen this in Metro Pro Wrestling, Dave. A monster. You're seeing it right now. Yes, Tyler Cook takes him down with the drop kick and a second one.
This guy's certifiable, Chris.
It's just a little break in the action, though, Dave, for Derek Oislays. Okay, look, Tyler's got, yes, he's going to have the speed factor over Derek Oislays, but come on. We've seen the agility. We've seen the endurance of Derek Stone.
What do you call the match? Tyler Cook's in control right now, Chris. He's dishing out a beatdown right now.
He's doing as good of a job as anyone could think that someone's going to do against Derek Oislays. Hey, but look, he continues this, but I got faith.
Quit pumping up Derek Oislays and call the match. You're supposed to be a broadcast journalist. Tyler Cook, big off the top rope.
Derek Oislays is wobbling, Dave.
Yeah, finally you're seeing what's happening here. Give some credit to Tyler Cook. He's about to take the monster off his feet, Chris.
He's going to all the corners, Dave, and he's doing some damage to the big guy.
All the way to the top. What's Tyler going to go for here? Big flying elbow.
Get up!
1, 2, almost a 3 count.
Matt Murphy has such faith in his loyalty that he doesn't even come out here to be in Derek Oislays' corner.
Oh, I'm sure that'll last a long time, Chris. Usually does.
Look at this, a T-bone suplex.
Ah, Derek Oislays blocked it.
Yes. Look at this, Dave, the backbreaker. Look, and he's got him up, Dave. This submission move right here.
Tyler
Come
Cook.
on.
I've never seen him submit, Chris, but what a terrible position to be in here.
He's still saying no, but look at this. Just throwing him on top of that top cable rope there. And Tyler Cook's gut is in some major pain right now.
Derek Oislays able to reverse that momentum. He's in complete control at the moment. But you never know with a guy that's this unstable mentally. Is he going to keep his focus on the match? Is he got to start thinking about Derek Stone? I mean, what's going to happen with this guy's career?
This is something really weird to see, Dave. I mean, several years ago, Derek Stone wasn't really even wrestling. Then he comes to Metro Pro Wrestling, becomes a 2-time Metro Pro champion, and now it's come to this. All the mental problems and the physical problems that Derek Stone has had in his life, culminating in Matt Murphy being able to see the light and seeing that he can control this monster and use it for his own power. And for that, I say, good job.
I don't know what to say, but
look,
Derek Oislays doing the wax on, wax off move, Chris.
Bear hug, another submission move. Just the power of Derek Oislays, Dave. We've seen the backbreaker and now the bear hug.
Silver Surfer bear hug is locked in, Chris. You hit the nail on the head. Now Cook trying to elbow his way out of it.
Look at this, going to work on the back of Derek Oislays' head, but So is Derek Stone gone, Dave? I mean, we'll never see him again, and look at that. Tyler Cook trying to do something to Derek. I mean, DeRoysley, what do I call him?
It's hard, Chris, I don't know, but DeRoysley is able to move out of the way. He looks so confused, though, Chris. It's like he doesn't know what to do.
Well, he obviously has problems, Dave.
He's got that crazy look like you used to get when a girl tried to talk to you.
No. Is this the introduction to the opposite sketches? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, DeRoysley's now in full control. Tyler is very hurt, trying to do some damage to the midsection of DeRoysley's, but it didn't work, and look at that.
What a cheap shot. I've always hated that poke to the eye move.
Derek Stone always was a cheap shot artist.
Yeah, but what about DeRoysley's?
It's just a tactical maneuver. There we go, off the ropes, and again another bear hug. Submission moves just being thrown around like candy here by DeRoysley.
Tyler Cook can't ever tap out to the Silver Surfer, can he?
Why you calling him so? His name's DeRoysley.
He's got lots of names, doesn't he?
I just wonder if Derek Stone's ever going to show his face again at Metro Pro Wrestling. I mean, he's obviously under some kind of trance. I can't figure it out.
Arm drops once for Tyler Cook, 2 more times, and it's over.
Here we go.
2. This could be
It's
it.
over.
No. He caught himself, Chris. I thought it was over as well.
Tyler Cook, fine, delay it some more, delay the inevitable, but no, he's going back to work on the back of the head of DeRoysley and telegraphs that one.
Oh, big super kick, Chris. That's got to be it, but Cook's almost out himself.
Super kick by Tyler, the crescent kick, and look, DeRoysley is down. But Tyler's still out of it, Dave. That bear hug took a luck out of him.
We should remember Derek Stone is on a 1-match losing streak, Chris.
Here we go.
This could be 2. No, Oisley's kicks out. Or does that translate over if we look at the record books?
Well, it makes sense now, Dave. Derek Stone, he ran out of the building because he heard DeRoysley's music. I don't know if he can even hold that match against him now. He didn't know what he was doing. And look at this, Tyler Cook reversal now off the ropes, Irish whipping. Trying to do maybe a power slam, but no, Derek Stone, look at that, moves out of the way of the super kick.
Oh, no.
Hard punch.
Oh, he hit it. Oh, no one ever gets up from that, Chris.
That's the DeRoysley's finisher. Yes, I told you, Dave. Who's going to beat this guy?
Here is your winner of this contest,
That makes
Derek
Psycho Sid like
Oisley.
a Harvard professor or something, Chris. It's just certifiable.
He is the next true monster in Metro Pro Wrestling. DeRoysley's, the power and agility of Derek Stone, and using the mind power of Matt Murphy.
Just keep this guy away from our broadcast booth, please. He's nuts.
Look at this, and I don't know if DeRoysley knows where he's at now. He won the match, but he still looks upset.
He doesn't know where he's at. I don't think he knows who he is either, Chris.
And Tyler Cook's still out from that hard punch, Dave. And here we go. There's the windmills of glory there.
If you've got kids watching at home, cover their eyes here, folks.
DeRoysley with his first big victory after finding out the true identity, Derek Stone. But obviously not working as Derek Stone, Dave. He's not coming out here running around like a fire truck, like a train, like playing a saxophone. No.
It's a lot less fun. I'd have to agree with you there. And stay tuned, a huge main event, the NWA Central States title on the line. Matt Murphy, we already saw that jerk once tonight. He's taking on ACH. That should be a great title match.
The new champion right after this.
Oh, God, please say it's not so. Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. Mixed tag match is our second of the night. Stacey O'Brien and Mad Dog McDowell getting ready to make their way down to the ring. They'll take on Lucy Mendez and Domino Rivera. And as you remember, Chris, Stacey pulled the upset on Lucy last week in one-on-one action.
Well, look at this guy, Mad Dog McDowell. I saw him the first time when he was called Tank Abbott. This guy coming to Metro Pro Wrestling is another debut here this week on Metro Pro Wrestling. Stacey O'Brien, as you saw in the earlier interview, saying that she brought her friend. Apparently she's friends with Mad Dog McDowell. But we'll see. You know what? Lucy Mendez and Domino Rivera, Dave, we've seen it here for months. Those two are on the same page, clicking at every level. So, you know, Mad Dog, you're probably going to leave here with the loss.
Yeah, you conveniently chose to ignore the only real fact I mentioned, which is Stacey O'Brien defeated your girl, Lucy Mendez, last week. You just want to ignore that?
Sorry, a little comeuppance after Lucy just totally destroyed her in their first meeting. Okay, Stacey O'Brien does get the win. It's 1-1. I'll give Stacey credit, but you know what? Lucy Mendez still is maybe the woman to reckon with here at Metro Pro Wrestling.
She is a lovely young lady, but Stacey O'Brien very, very impressive as well. And I'm interested to see how Mad Dog McDowell will do. Like you said, we've seen a lot of debuts here the last couple weeks here on Metro Pro, and I want to see what Mad Dog has to offer. Is his bite as big as his bark?
That was dumb. Woo! You know what? Mad Dog McDowell obviously going to be the bruiser in this match because Domino Rivera definitely does not have the size of Mad Dog. But you know what? Domino Rivera, we've seen him take on guys like Pete Madden here in Metro Pro Wrestling. He has the brains, and he knows what to do when he gets in that ring. So he's going to have to be a little bit quicker, a little bit smarter, because Mad Dog, as you see, Dave, what is he? He's got at least, 50 pounds on Domino?
The way you're talking almost seems like you think Lucy Mendez is the bruiser on that team there.
No, not at all. Domino Rivera brings it, but I mean, Mad Dog McDowell, there's only a handful of guys in Metro Pro Wrestling that guy's size. Lucy Mendez, yes, coming in the ring. That's the best part. You agree, right?
She's easy on the eyes. I'll give you that, Chris, but definitely don't like the way she conducts her business. A bit of a cheap shot artist and always willing to take advantage when the referee's not looking, that's for sure.
Well, she's definitely loved by those in Turner Rec Center each week. Look, everyone on their feet cheering.
No, they're actually, they hate her, Chris. They don't like her in any way whatsoever.
Well, you know, this is a mixed tag match, and the rules here, Dave, in the state of Kansas are that when a woman is in, the other woman has to tag in. So it's gender specific. So you cannot obviously have Lucy Mendez going against Mad Dog or Domino going against Stacey. It has to be at all times either Stacey taking on Lucy or Mad Dog McDowell taking on Domino Rivera. We'll see if they adhere to that, because I don't know, Mad Dog, I can't tell if he's going to be bright enough to even know what the rules are.
I don't know if that's fair to say. We don't know much about Mr. McDowell, but I do like that is a pretty good way to set it up. I don't think it would be very fair to see Mad Dog doing a big belly flop on Lucy Mendez, would it?
You would like that, wouldn't you? You would just
enjoy
enjoy
I don't want to wreck her
seeing
pretty
that.
face. No, not at all.
Lucy Mendez and Stacey O'Brien starting out the match there. A nice knife edge chop to Stacey O'Brien.
Why does such a pretty lady have to be so vicious, Chris?
If I had a dime every time I asked that question. And look, Lucy, man, she's vicious. Look at that, just choking out Stacey on the top rope.
Again, the bad blood, you can feel it between these two ladies. 1-1 against each other in one-on-one action. Now their first matchup in mixed tag team action in an early count, almost a 3 count, an early cover by Lucy Mendez.
Stacey O'Brien, I barely had her left shoulder up there. You know what, both these women, Dave, you talked about it, they're both vying to be basically the #1 woman in Metro Pro Wrestling. Both of them have a duke against the other one, so I don't know, it's pretty even right now, and maybe this mixed tag will show us who the best woman in Metro Pro Wrestling really is, even though I secretly, Dave, know the answer.
Stacey O'Brien?
No.
O'Brien in control at the moment. Kick to the head of Lucy Mendez. Mendez was in control at the start, but now Stacey O'Brien's really dishing out the punishment.
You know, you like to talk about Lucy Mendez being vicious. Can I just say that Stacey O'Brien, look at that nice standing leg drop there on the throat and the head of Lucy Mendez. Can I say Stacey O'Brien, Dave, she's vicious.
She's trying to win a match. She can't just sit there.
No, but I'm giving her a little credit here, okay? I'm saying that this girl obviously is not just some priss that's going to be walking in here, some diva that's going to come in and just totally do it off her looks. She's going to come in and actually put some hard work together and try to fight anyone that comes in her way. Unfortunately, Lucy Mendez is in her way. Nice
Big
drop kick to the gut,
to the midsection, exactly. And now a 2 count for Stacey O'Brien. Lucy Mendez in desperate need of a tag, and she gets it to Domino. Now, like you said, Stacey's going to have to tag in Mad Dog McDowell. We'll see what he's all about.
The first ever match for Mad Dog McDowell in Metro Pro. Stop it. Just stop.
Love this guy.
You just met him.
I like him more than Domino. What can I say?
You like his chops. Look at that powerhouse move, just throwing Domino into the corner like a sack of garbage.
Woof, woof, woof. I love it. Mad Dog McDowell, huge display of power, like you said here. And it's just after he came into the match. Maybe Domino's looking for a tag already.
And Domino, you saw the look on his face. He knows. Oh, my goodness.
Nice. Looks like he's just taken aback. You can't believe what he's up against right now. I think Domino's going to have to use his brain and use his speed a little bit because he can't match Mad Dog as far as power goes.
Mexico just got a little smaller after that fall he took. Hey, Mad Dog McDowell, just like I said, it's not going to be strength versus strength here. It's going to have to be speed versus strength, brains versus strength. Obviously, just by looking at it, Dave.
He did make the tag. He's scared of him, Chris.
Just by looking at it, the brains
scared.
Is obviously in Domino's corner.
He tagged out. He's scared. Well, will you admit
Is that smart? He just got thrown like a piece of garbage around the ring.
We'll see. I guess it's smart, maybe, if you know you're going to get beat. Nonetheless, O'Brien now taking it to Lucy Mendez. Mendez off the ropes and a flying body block. Hooking the leg now. 1, 2, and just barely a 2 count.
Lucy Mendez coming out, all cylinders firing now, but now Stacey O'Brien now some forearm shots to the face of Lucy Mendez. Fans crying for her to tag in, but what, Mad Dog can't do anything to Lucy, so there's no point.
See, Mad Dog not interfering in the match in the corner. That's what I like to see, Chris.
Trying an Irish whip into the corner, but Lucy falling into a tag for Domino. Domino, smart thing, he's not running right over to Mad Dog.
Yeah, maybe he'll just walk back to the locker room while he's avoiding him so much, huh?
Look, he's a man. He's in the middle of the ring waiting for him to step up.
I don't know about this, turning his back. Oh, yeah, that's really using the brains, like you said. Key to the match for Domino. Great job. Try to run into the guy that's twice your
Domino's
size.
in good shape. He just wants to show that he has some power. He's been squatting a little bit more lately.
He's doing great.
But look at just the shoulder, just the size of Mad Dog is just too much, maybe. I don't know.
Domino needs to use his speed, not his strength, and you'd think he'd learn it, but still sent crashing down to the mat there.
Come on,
What's this,
Domino.
a football move? It's the Oklahoma drill or something. Mad Dog.
Shades of JYD, just the headbutt on all four.
Like a rabid dog right now, just beating out, should say beating down Domino Rivera.
What is that?
Oh my God.
What is he, Benny Thompson from the Chiefs circa 93? That is embarrassing. There's kids in the building.
Fans love it though, Chris. I think I like it too.
Domino Rivera obviously just gathering some thoughts on the outside after just what he had to be put through, whether it was fake or not. That was just disrespectful.
Domino may as well get a siesta while he's out there. He's taking so much time running away this match. Maybe he'll make another quick tag here, Chris.
You know, you like to throw a lot of insults
maybe he'll tag
around.
out again.
You like to throw some. I'm sure you'd want to stand there with Mad Dog McDowell. You'd run out if Stacey was in there.
I'd at least try to fight him.
Really?
And I definitely wouldn't be running into him and trying to match power for power.
Well, look,
hey, it's a favor. They did him a favor. Mad Dog is a sportsman.
Mad Dog's a wuss.
Mad Dog is a sportsman and a competitor. He knew it wasn't a fair matchup.
Yeah, whatever. Spin it however you want. He tagged out. Chicken Domino now. What is it? Chicken Blank? Is that what the chants are here?
Chicken Domino is probably an appropriate chant.
Well, coming up later tonight, I do want to mention, Dave, our main event tonight, obviously you said it, NWA Kansas champion Tony Morales possibly losing it tonight to Tyler Cook. I doubt it, but Tyler Cook, this is the third time he's taken on Tony Morales. What are you laughing about?
Because Stacey O'Brien was taunting Lucy Mendez there where you were teasing the next match. She was asking if she wanted to tag out to her corner, and she was waving her arm around. Great.
Oh, that's
You're
real
right. Maybe
good.
she does have a bit of a vicious streak. I kind of like it, though, with this girl.
Yeah, that's real nice. Real good role model.
Made me laugh.
Lucy Mendez working over the left arm now. Nice Russian leg sweep by Lucy Mendez.
Only a 2 count. Stacey O'Brien in some pain, but able to kick out. Now taking punches to the head.
Yeah, cat fight. Yeah, just knocking her head on the ground. Stacey O'Brien, though, reverses and just going crazy on Lucy Mendez's head now. Come on, Rev. Get in the middle of this. It's a close fist.
Stacey O'Brien for the second straight week. Really impressive. And like you said, this has turned out into an all-out cap fight, a brawl here at Turner Rec Center.
What, are they going out? They going to the outside here? It's getting a little hardcore here, maybe. Come
Mad
on.
Dog tagged his partner's head and now comes into the ring. And, oh, we've seen this before, just destroying Domino Rivera.
Scoop slam on Rivera.
Oh,
standing leg drop by Mad Dog.
The biggest leg drops I've ever seen, Chris, but
just
only
a 1 count. Yes, just a 1 count. Domino.
Oh, Mad Dog, you got to follow it quicker than that. And Domino with a drop kick to the knee. And finally using his brain, taking out the legs on the big man. A good strategy.
There you go. Work it over. Yes. hamstring just getting a little tight now, kicking it now, draping it across that bottom rope and just bouncing right on top of the knee. You know that's got to hurt.
His left knee is barking now, Chris.
How many more dog cliches do you have up your sleeve over there?
We'll find out here in the next 10 minutes. Mad Dog back up on his feet, but you can see having trouble with that left leg.
Bulldog. Oh!
Whoa! Again, what a great power display by Mad Dog McDowell.
And he did it on one leg.
Can you do a bulldog to a guy named Mad Dog?
That's amazing.
Doesn't seem like a good strategic
No,
move.
I think that's going to be a great way to take him out. Oh,
nice tag
what
there,
a
Mad
whip.
Dog. Leaping to the corner, tagging in Stacey O'Brien.
What a wuss. If I was Domino, I'd be so mad. I had him in his sights.
Oh, no.
What is...
Oh, there's your true gentleman, Chris.
He didn't know what was going on.
Slamming the girl down to the mat.
He didn't know what was going on. He obviously, look at him.
What are you talking about?
It was an accident. He was caught off guard, Dave. She was running right at him.
Maybe the most heinous thing we've ever seen in Metro Pro Wrestling. Domino Rivera slamming down Stacey O'Brien. What a jerk this guy is.
Did you just hear him? Domino just said to the camera guy, I didn't mean to. I heard it.
Join Metro Pro Wrestling 24/7 on social media. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MetroProKC. On Twitter, you can follow us at KC Metro Pro. Our YouTube page is located at youtube.com/KC Metro Pro. And finally, our company website with all of our live event dates over at MetroWrestling.com.
September 17th, 1981, over 31 years ago, the last time the NWA World's Heavyweight title changed hands here in Kansas City. Ric Flair won the championship for the very first time on that occasion. And now, next week, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce has his opportunity to become the first man to win the championship in Kansas City in that very long time. Scrap Iron, quite frankly, the odds are against you here as you take on your arch rival, Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
You're going to sit next to me and disrespect me. You're going to tell me the odds are against me.
That's
Don't interrupt me
just
when I'm
facts.
talking. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. What's your name again?
Midnight Guthrie.
Worst name ever, isn't it? Dumbest name ever.
Take it up with my parents.
The facts are this. All that's well and good about Ric Flair winning the championship here in Kansas City Memorial Hall, 19, whatever year it was.
81.
Okay, means nothing to me as I sit here today. Let me tell you why. Because you hit the nail on the head. You want to talk about odds being stacked against somebody. The facts are, Colt Cabana, you're up 3-0 in a series that I titled 7 Levels of Hate. I called for it. I demanded it. And I've come out here and haven't lived up to 1 ounce of what I said I was going to do. So while it would be beautiful, wouldn't it, to come into Kansas City all these years later and reclaim the 10 pounds of gold in such a historic city, that is the furthest thing from my mind. Because Midnight Guthrie, the only thing I can think about today is continuing my livelihood. Because at the beginning of this thing, I said it very clearly, and I stated it, and I've been a man of my word my entire life. If I couldn't beat Colt Cabana in 7 Levels of Hate, if I couldn't take 4 of the 7 matches, what I say I would do? I'd walk away, didn't I?
You said you'd walk away from the NWA, effectively ending your wrestling career.
You're damn right. You know who knows that better than anybody? Me. Because I got to look in the mirror every night. And I get to relive all these things. Somebody I've known since I'm a teenager. 17 years Colt Cabana and I have known each other. From high school football to our first days in this industry and now battling over the richest prize in the history of our sport, the National Wrestling Alliance World's Heavyweight Championship, I can't dwell on what if. I can't dwell on how great it would be to put my name in lights next to guys like Harley Race and Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes and the people who have come through Kansas City and done this championship proud in this town. Because the facts are, Colt Cabana, in 1 week, if I don't get it right, in 1 week, if I don't right the ship, 1 week in Kansas City, 2 out of 3 falls. If I'm not able to put your shoulders to the mat for a 1, 2, 3, not once but twice. If I'm not able to make you quit, not once but twice. If I'm not able to do something that I haven't done against you in 4 straight matches, I'm gone. No more food on the table for Mama Pearce and the little ones. No more getting on the jet plane and flying across the country. And sure as hell, no more putting on 10 pounds of gold. Now, you want to ask me what's important? What's important to me is carrying on. One Last Ride has a very, very distinct possibility of coming to an end next week. If it does, it can't. You understand me? It can't.
There you have it, wrestling fans. A intensely serious Scrap Iron Adam Pearce getting ready for the biggest match of his life, the biggest match in the history of Metro Pro Wrestling right here next week.
Welcome back. It's main event time here on Metro Pro Wrestling. And Chris, we know the NWA World title is coming up here next week in a big match between Colt Cabana and Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Right now, the NWA Central States title on the line. Matt Murphy, the challenger, taking on ACH, our new champ.
Matt Murphy, the future leader of, I don't know, international proportions. I mean, this guy has a lot of big footsteps to fill, and he's going to be the next guy that you're going to read in history books, Dave. He's taken over everything.
I don't know, since he lost that exclamation point, I think he's lost a lot of his flair and panache.
Why do you have to make fun of his tights, Dave? This is so much bigger than that. This guy has such a bigger meaning in life now. He obviously finds the weaknesses in people and takes them out, much like he did Derek Stone.
I don't know if that's a higher meaning or not, but he's definitely taking advantage of mentally incapacitated people. I guess that is something to put on his resume.
Hey, you can build an army that way, Dave. It's like when I go over to your family reunion and just say a couple of jokes. I got them under my power. I can lead all those sheeps around and do whatever I want. Look at this. ACH, what's he doing? Cross-country skiing over there?
Hey, it is the Olympics. Well, granted, it's the wrong Olympics, but nonetheless, that's a pretty good entrance there from ACH.
The NWA Central States champion, ACH, and what he has been very impressive since coming to Metro Pro Wrestling. Becoming the NWA Central States champion is, what, such a young age? Huge thrill for him.
Do you think so, Chris? Of course he's had a very impressive start to his Metro Pro career. Several great battles against Jeremy Wyatt, winning the title. I don't think this guy could have done anything more so far.
You know what, though? He didn't beat Jeremy Wyatt for that title, Dave. He didn't have to beat him because Jeremy Wyatt had the broken leg, and you don't like to give credit. No, look at that. Always an impressive way of entering the ring for the Central States champ.
Athleticism there, Chris.
Would you just shut up? You just blubber all over this guy. I understand he's good, Dave, fine. But you know what? Matt Murphy's in there. He's got about 10 years experience over this guy, and he's going to become the new Central States champion.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't hype up the guy that has the title, Chris. We should hype up one of your 5 friends in the world, Matt Murphy. Yeah, you're right.
Dave, you've seen what he did to Derek Stone, okay?
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth pumping up, Chris.
He can do that to you. Next.
I'm no middle midget, Goff.
Oh, Dave, you are, okay? You're so dumb you don't even understand how dumb you are.
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Exactly. So Matt Murphy trying to become the first-time Central States champion for him. And look at this. Just that
great
total
sportsmanship and camaraderie.
Butt-kissing by ACH.
I love it.
Don Diablo, who cares if you like him?
Don Diablo sports some bright white kickers, Chris.
Yeah, he said he got those from Dave Hebner.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it might have been from Earl, but I guess Dave's just as good.
Here we go. Matt Murphy in control with the headlock. Matt Murphy trying to win his first singles title here at Metro Pro Wrestling.
You know, Matt Murphy, Mr. Social Media now. I'm a little surprised he doesn't have his Twitter handle on his tights, Chris. This guy's an addict now.
It's a great idea. He should have done that. We'll get Corey McDowell right on that. Look at this, ACH now working that left arm of Matt Murphy, and what a coup it would be tonight. Take over the brain of Derek Stone and become the Central States champion.
Well, it's going to be a coup next week when Colt Cabana sends Adam Pearce into retirement, Chris. Like I told you on our last show, I'm going to have a bottle of champagne on ice ready to celebrate that when that jerk sent into the old folks' home.
No, you're going to have that champagne. Look at this. Oh, blocked. Nice block by Matt Murphy. Look, he can see what's coming, Dave.
Now, granted, Chris, we have some history in Kansas City of 3-0 comebacks, but Colt Cabana's got to be at Adam Pearce's head at this point. There's no way he comes
back. He's obviously got a 3-0 lead over Adam Pearce, but if Adam Pearce wins, Dave, when Adam Pearce wins next week, Dave, and there's 7 levels of hate series match number 4, Adam Pearce will become the new NWA World Champion, his 5th time holding that title, and it's the first time that title's going to change in Kansas City since 1981.
Seen enough of that guy winning titles and winning matches in Kansas City, Chris. Every time he comes here, he wins, much to the dismay of the great hard-working blue-collar fans here at Turner Rec Center. I think the odds have to even out now, Chris.
Hey, Dave,
you can't win every match.
Michael Strider beat Adam Pearce, okay? in his retirement match. I don't know how it happened.
That was great.
But yes, so he's lost one match here, but he's going to win it again. He's going to become the new world champion. And look, just like Matt Murphy's going to become the Central States champ by taking out this young up-and-comer ACH, he won't know what's happening.
ACH is in some trouble right now. Is Matt Murphy? It would be a big night for him. There's no doubt about it. Taking control of a insane mental giant in Derek Stone, and then here with ACH, and Murphy catches him.
Mental giant or mental midget?
Well,
which one did you try to say?
He's a giant, but he's a mental midget at the same time.
Tried to do a follow-away slam. Look at this reverse, but almost a 3 count by ACH, and nice arm drag.
Should have hooked the tights there, right, Chris?
No, that's illegal. ACH in control, and ACH, Dave, I mean, come on. This guy is getting courted by people all around the world. I mean, he could be in Japan tomorrow. You never know. This guy is up and coming here. And Matt Murphy be a great opportunity. Maybe some of those international offers are going to the head of ACH. Maybe Matt Murphy can take this title away while ACH is thinking about going to the land of the rising sun.
No, it's a great point you make, Chris. It's a total contrast in styles here. It's a young up-and-comer against a guy, Matt Murphy, that's way past his prime on the downhill slide of his career.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's a great point. I agree.
Matt Murphy just turned, I think, 25.
What?
Yes, he's done so much in his career, you forget that he's this young. And look, Matt Murphy is bashing ACH's head in that top turnbuckle.
Maybe I spoke too soon, as Matt Murphy is in control right now in this match. God, I'd hate to see that guy win the title, though. What a jerk.
Oh, it would be great. You know, his mentor, Harley Race, has won that title. Matt Murphy being the first graduate of Harley Race's academy there in Eldon, Missouri. This would be great if he became the next Central States champion.
And looking back at the annals of Metro Pro Wrestling, remember Harley Race coming out here and cutting pro, unbelievable. And I guess that's the only good thing I could say about Matt Murphy is he does have a tie to the legend Harley Race.
I can say many great things about Matt Murphy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the only person in the building, probably.
Including bashing the face of ACH. You know, some.
Oh, come on.
This guy, we've talked about it, Dave, and I hate beating a horse here, but mind games. This guy is great, and obviously it's worked to his advantage in matches and in taking over the souls of idiots like Derek Stone.
I thought you guys in Belton beat on horses and cows all the time, Chris.
Well, only if they're bad. We were very discretionary about it.
Big chop by ACH, but again blocked by Murphy. I think he's got that move scouted, Chris. That's the second time he's blocked a big chop here in the match, and a big kick to the midsection.
ACH now rolling to the apron. Matt Murphy looking like he might take some gold home tonight back to mid-Missouri. Look at this. Snapping the neck on that bottom rope, and that's gotta hurt.
It's not funny, Chris. ACH a fighting.
Why am I laughing?
Well, you have a sick sense of humor. That's why you're laughing. Nobody else here in the building's laughing. Just look at Retro Rick and how concerned he is in the front row.
Dave, we've talked about this. Retro Rick. You want to talk about some metal midgets around here? Him, Derek Stone, same level. Probably on the same things.
Midnight Guthrie?
Yeah, he's there too.
That's a terrible insult. Matt Murphy, I would call a metal midget. I know you would disagree with that.
Okay, yeah, he's a 2-time published author, but yeah, a lot of morons write books.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman's written a book too. I think you make a good point there.
He actually wrote his, Matt Murphy, not some ghostwriter from Hollywood, okay, Dave? Oh, breaking the chin of Matt Murphy with the top of his head, ACH.
Oh, and again Murphy blocks that chop.
Wow, he has really got the knife-edge chop scouted, Dave.
Oh, but not that time.
Look at that. Look like it's hurting the hand to ACH.
Murphy misses on the big punch. Now ACH, atomic drop.
And look at Matt Murphy's face, Dave.
Inverted atomic drop.
Yeah, you have to go after the guy's manhood. Look at this, Dave. He wants some help, some medical attention, maybe. Enziguri to the back of the head, and Matt Murphy's out almost. Come on, Matt.
Oh, man, after the big shot to the jewels. I don't know how he kicked out, Chris.
Back-to-back atomic drops. And ACH now, we've seen this, Dave.
Oh, Murphy scouted that one too, Chris.
Look at that.
ACH was going to do the flying running clothesline.
And instead, the running lariat by Matt Murphy puts ACH down, and the title in big-time trouble.
What's Murphy going to do here? Can he finish off the champ and claim that gold belt?
Spinning DDT. Oh, I thought he was going to hit it, Dave, but no, he gets out of it. Look at this now. Looks like maybe a submission choke here by ACH. Oh, no, DDT.
He got it, Chris. Could this be it?
No.
Yes.
Dang it.
ACH has retained his title. thank goodness.
Matt
This would have been a terrible night.
Matt Murphy's so close to hitting a swinging DDT, but instead ACH DDTs him, and he gets the... This is horrible.
Maybe Matt Murphy should have called Daryl Slaves down to help him, Chris.
Well, look, I guess Matt Murphy doesn't need anybody else to fight his battles, does he,
I
Dave?
think he does,
This is very
based on the result of tonight's match, Chris.
ACH retains his NWA Central States Championship, but Matt Murphy, Dave, it looks like he may be starting a whole new thing with Derek Stone / Daroy Slays. He told me he has some big plans coming up in the future.
Doing that loser roll out of the ring, Chris. Matt Murphy.
Now look at that loser hanging out on the floor there with the title belt.
Gonna do the walk of shame backstage. There
Dave,
you go.
we've talked about it.
How'd that match go for you there, big time?
He's got a growing army in the back. You think he cares about this? Is just a blip on the radar for his career.
Let's talk about the champ, Chris.
I want you to say something nice right now about Matt Murphy.
He left quickly after losing.
Come on, ACH he retains his title, Dave.
Yes.
But Daroy Slaves will come after that title and bring it home to Murphy.
This has been a production of Metro Sports and Time Warner Cable, Kansas City.